She woke up to the sound of her door creaking. Her heart skipped. The lock hadn't clicked, and now someone was inside. It was him, her stepfather. His shirt hung loose, collar open, breath heavy like he had been somewhere he shouldn't. She froze. Why? Was he here? Why at this hour? His eyes didn't even meet hers. He was searching for something. Frantic, like a man hiding a secret. Then she saw it. His phone, lying on her desk. He grabbed it fast, but not fast enough. The screen lit up, and her eyes caught a glimpse. I can still taste you. Tomorrow again? Her stomach tightened. Heat flushed through her chest. It wasn't from her mom. It wasn't innocent. It was another woman. A woman he was meeting in secret. Her stepfather froze. He knew she saw it. For a second, his lips parted like he wanted to explain. Or beg. But instead, he whispered, "Go back to sleep." Then he slipped out as quickly as he came in. She lay awake, her skin buzzing, her mind spinning. What had she just seen? Who was he with? And how long had this been going on? The next morning felt unreal. Her mom was humming at the stove, flipping pancakes like everything was perfect. But she couldn't stop watching him. The way he smirked at his phone, the way his thumb typed too fast, the way his jaw tightened whenever her mom looked his way. She felt the tension like electricity under her skin. She knew he was hiding something hot, something dangerous. But her mom had no idea, and that made it worse. That night, she couldn't resist. She walked past the living room, her heart pounding, and there he was, phone glowing. In his hand. His lips curved in a smile she'd never seen him give her mother, and the words on the screen burned into her. "Can't wait to feel you again." Same hotel? Her knees weakened. Her body reacted before her mind could catch up. It wasn't just betrayal, it was passion. Forbidden, reckless passion. Her stepfather, the man her mom trusted, was living a double life. Every message she read was hotter, riskier, dirtier than the last. And now she was the only one who knew. She pressed her hand against her chest, trying to calm the racing inside, but she couldn't shake the image of him with someone else. Laughing, touching, kissing. Her blood boiled, half from anger, half from the intensity of it all. The secret was eating her alive. At dinner, she watched him closely, his lips, his hands. Every glance he stole at his phone made her want to scream. Her mom laughed clueless, and she sat there, burning inside with the truth. Later, when he stepped outside to make a call, she crept to the window. His voice was low, husky, charged with heat. "You drive me crazy," he whispered into the night. "I can't stay away." Her breath caught. It was undeniable now. He wasn't just cheating, he was addicted, obsessed, consumed, and she was drowning in the middle of it. She knew she had two choices: expose him, or play the dangerous game of silence. But then, fate made the choice for her, because the very next day she stumbled onto something that turned suspicion into proof. Something hidden, something hot, something that made her realize this was only the beginning. The proof came in the most unexpected place: his car. Her mom had sent her to grab a bag of groceries left behind. She slid into the passenger seat, the scent of his cologne still clinging to the leather. And then she saw it. A small velvet box tucked halfway under the seat. Her fingers trembled as she pulled it out. Her breath caught. It was jewelry. Not the kind her mother wore. No. This was delicate, seductive. A gold bracelet engraved with initials she didn't recognize, not her mom's initials, but the same name she had seen in those texts. The other woman. Her pulse raced. Heat rushing through her veins. This wasn't just flirting anymore. This was love. Obsession. He was buying gifts for someone else. Her chest ached as she shoved the box into her hoodie pocket. At dinner, she couldn't look at him the same. His smirk, his casual touches on her mom's shoulder. Every move felt like a performance, like he was an actor playing devoted husband while his mind burned for someone else. Her mom laughed at his jokes, and she wanted to scream, wanted to throw the bracelet on the table, wanted to watch his fake charm crumble, but she didn't. Not yet. That night, she lay awake, staring at the ceiling, the bracelet box hidden under her pillow. Her skin buzzed with secrets. Her body felt heavy with the weight of betrayal, the guilt of knowing, the fire of anger mixing with something she hated to admit, curiosity. What kind of woman could make him risk everything? What kind of passion could pull him away from his family? She hated him, but part of her needed to understand. The next evening, when her mom was out, she finally snapped. She walked into the living room, her steps steady, the bracelet box in her hand. He was on the couch, scrolling his phone, lips curved, in that same private smile. She dropped the box on the table. The sound cracked through the silence. His head shot up. His face went pale. For a second, neither of them spoke. Then his expression changed. The charm vanished, replaced by something sharper. Hotter. Where? Did you find that? His voice was low, dangerous. She didn't flinch. In your car. His jaw tightened, his fists clenched. You don't understand, he said through gritted teeth. But she did. She understood more than he thought. The texts, the bracelet, the secret nights. It all made sense now. You're cheating on her. She whispered, her throat tight. His eyes darkened. For a moment, he looked like a man stripped bare, exposed. And then he leaned forward, his voice a whisper that sent shivers racing down her spine. If you tell her, you'll destroy everything. Her pulse quickened, her skin prickled. This wasn't a plea, it was a warning, a threat wrapped in seduction. Her body trembled, but her eyes didn't leave his. And for the first time, she saw the truth. He wasn't ashamed. He wasn't sorry. He was addicted to the danger, the thrill of keeping two lives alive, and she was caught in the middle of his fire. Before she could answer, the front door opened. Her mom's voice echoed. I'm home! The spell shattered. He straightened, plastering the fake smile back on his face in an instant. But she saw through it now. She saw the hunger, the heat, the lies, and she knew she couldn't stay silent. Not anymore. That night, after he left for one of his late meetings, she sat across from her mom at the kitchen table. Her hands shook as she slid the bracelet box across. Her mom's face lit up at first, expecting a gift. But when she opened it, her smile crumbled. Her fingers trembled. As she traced the initials, her lips parted in shock. What is this? And then the truth spilled out. The texts, the late nights, the way he looked at his phone like it was his real lover. Every detail, every secret, every piece of fire she had held inside, poured out in tears and trembling words. Her mom sat frozen, pale, eyes wide. Then the tears came. Her voice cracked as she whispered, I knew something was wrong. But I didn't want to believe it. The silence between them was heavy, suffocating, but also freeing. The truth was out, the lie was over. But the storm hadn't even hit yet. Because when he walked in that night, everything exploded. Her mom confronted him, bracelet box in hand, her voice shaking with fury. At first, he denied it. Then he begged. Then he snapped, shouting, lashing out, trying to twist the blame. But the mask was gone. The heat, the charm, the secrets, all exposed. He stormed out, slamming the door so hard the walls shook. The house fell silent. Her mom collapsed into her arms, sobbing. And in that moment, she realized something she'd never forget. Sometimes the hottest fire is the one that burns everything to ash. Her stepfather's secret had scorched their family, but in the ruins, there was finally truth, finally freedom. She held her mom tight, whispering, We'll survive this. We're stronger than his lies. And deep down, she knew it was true, because no matter how hot the temptation, the truth always burns hotter.